welcome to you. Arafah Mubarak, inshallah. To everyone who's keeping this Arafah day holy and blessed. And may Allah grant higher stations, strong life and happy life to our grand Shaykh. Higher stations and more help and more support from our Shaykh. And we're asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bless and raise the station of his father higher and higher.
Ameen.
Sayyid Hajji Fuat Rabbani Qaddasallahu Sir. And that he will send us his support for these days, for everyone who's looking for it, inshallah.
Ameen.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. They stop. This is the Maulid. We just finished the Maulid of the Shaykh and his father, Shaykh Hajji Fuat Rabbani. And we are very happy, we're very honored, and we're very fortunate to have Shaykh and his father supporting us. He is a very high level, one of the highest level saints, awliya, in this world that has ever existed. And time to time, Shaykh and he opens the secret up to us, but not too much, because we're going to get dizzy. And we're asking Allah to raise his station, to send more light to him, and for that light to be reflected to us, inshallah. Sayyid Hajji Fuat Rabbani Qaddasallahu Sir, Shaykh Abdulkerim el Kibrisi, Shaykh Abdulkerim el Rabbani is saying how with the help of his father, when he went to see Shaykh Abdullah, that is tariqa Sir, and Shaykh Mawlana saying that he's going to open a very strong and way for his naqshbandi tariqa in America. At that time, years ago, over 40 years ago, it was impossible to think if this tariqat is going to be strong, is going to exist here in this country, holding on strictly to the Shariatullah. And for the kalima, the tawhid, to be said in the streets of America, and for the zikr to be remembered, for the zikr to be had in front of the White House. It's impossible to think at that time, but with his support and with Shaykh Effendi's life and his passing that is given, sit down somewhere. Hasbunallah ni'mal wakil. It is a sign of a munafiq. When the sohbet is happening, that you're getting up and you're walking and you're sitting. You're getting up and you're distracting. It is a sign of a munafiq. That time renew your shahada. Because the shaitan has just tricked you there. Shaitan is saying to you, don't be comfortable. Distract the people. Kids, it's okay. We don't mind so much. Kids, it's alright. If possible, try to hold them quiet for 5 or 10 minutes while we speak. The zikr they can do, they can run, they can speak, they can scream, they can shout. It's okay. Watch them, that they are safe. But when the sohbet is going on, be quiet 5-10 minutes is better. Now adults, not adults, 60-year-old man, distracting. Sign of a munafiq. So where is the discipline? Not there. If there is no discipline, where is Islam? If there is no Islam, where are you? Then what are you doing here? Why have we taken bayat to Shaykh Effendi? Why have we taken bayat in this way? If we are going to continue without jahil life and jahil attitudes and jahil practices. In a holy night like this, more awake we have to be, more aware we have to be, not more heedless and more headless, and more making a confusion non-stop, day and night, making a fitna. Stop all this. It is enough. These are the last days. Last days. And we should be sitting down and collecting, not to be wasting. You getting up, you disturbing, you're distracting, you're wasting. You think that time the zikr you've done something, the namaz you've done something, it's all cancelled. How do I get out of it? You got yourself into it. Ask yourself, don't ask anyone else, how are you going to get out of it? But everyone is wide awake when it comes for eating and drinking. Wide awake. Never have seen anyone at the table when you're about to eat, you're falling asleep, or you're bored, or you're not interested in the food. Everyone is very awake. Why is that? Because of the ego. Ego is telling you what to do. Ego is saying, be awake now because they're serving food. Sleep now because they're making zikr. Make a distraction now because they're giving sohbet and they're listening. I don't make sohbet. We are trying to listen, you and me, what Shaykh Effendi is trying to send to us. He is here, he is with us, he is amongst us. How many signs do we have to see? How many dreams do we have to hear that he is here with us? Are we conducting ourselves like he is here with us? Yeah. Ask yourself that. But don't be fools and don't fool yourself. Inshallah Rahman, we will learn before it gets too late, because the final calls, they've already been sounded. And if we're not fixing ourselves now, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. And a lot of trouble. And we're going to see what? I spent 10 years in tariqa. I spent 20 years. It doesn't matter. You can spend your whole life. But if at the end you're going to betray, what good is that? If at the end you're going to turn, what is the benefit to that? Whole life you've been serving, but shaitan just trick you right at the end to say, no. We don't accept. We must break away. We must be independent. We must do something. We will not listen. We want to make new things. We want to change the direction. It is not going to be like that, because Shaykh Effendi is not going to make it like that. He didn't say it's going to change, it will stay as he says, inshallah. We live for that, we die for that. So in these holy days and holy nights, if we are holding ourselves tight a little bit, then the blessings, yes, that time the Mubarak, it will be a Mubarak time. Night of Arafah, we're not supposed to sleep anyway, we're supposed to be awake. If during the daytime you are sleeping, what hope do we have for the night time that you're going to do? And it's not just to be awake. The eyes is awake, but the heart is sleeping, is dead. No, it is not that. It is to be aware. The believer must be aware. The believer must have a vision. The believer must have an aim. The believer must have a purpose. What is the purpose of tonight? What is it that I hope to gain tonight? We just did the Maulid. And one of the highest things ever that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created. One of his most beloved friends ever in history. What do we hope? What did we prepare? What do we want? Or are we just going day and night like a robot or like an animal, not caring, not having a purpose? May Allah forgive us, inshallah Rahman. And may Allah send more blessings to Sayyid Hajji Fuat Rabbani on this night, and may they witness that we have done as much as we can, remembering our beloved Shaykh's beloved father, that maybe in the face of this world only a handful they are remembering him, and they are giving a mawlid to him, and we're asking him to support us to continue the work of our Shaykh until we give up our last breath. Not for us to deviate, not for us to make ourselves to be independent, not ourselves to break away but to hold on tightly to him, as he says, as Shaykh Mawlana has ordered, as Prophet ﷺ has decreed, as Allah has given his command. Our happiness and our safety here and hereafter lies with that. We're asking that he will continue to support us, inshallah. And blessings to those ones, and our salams to those ones who are remembering and making Maulid for him. To Germany, Mustafa Hoca, and to Dusce, Ahmad Janabi, and to Malaysia, and to wherever else, to Peru, to wherever else that they are making this to keep this alive. And inshallah, next year there'll be more people who will be remembering this, if Allah gives us the life to continue, if the world has not crushed yet. But we make plans and we make intentions for the sake of Allah, for good, inshallah. Amin Allah tawfiq. May Allah forgive me and bless all of you who are here watching from everywhere, from Turkey, getting up in the middle of the night just to watch. May Shaykh and He bless you and give you more barakat and give you more rahmat, to open your way, to make you stronger in this way. Amen. For you and your family, inshallah. Translate that right now, Mustafa. Say.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
The microphone is there. Speak.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Lokman hocamız geçen bütün dilekleriyle bildiriyor. İnşallah diyor seneye diyor hep beraber birlikte olacağız diyor. Buradan Mustafa hocamıza, Düzce'deki Can abiye, şeyimizin vekili ve Malezya ve diğer Peru'da olan ve diğer başka yerlerde olan bütün ülkelerdeki vekillere ve oradaki ihvan kardeşlerimize selam gönderiyor ve bu gece mübarek olarak kutluyor. Onlar da bu gece onları kutluyorlar, mevlid yapıyorlar. İnşallah diyor şeyimizle birlikte, şeyimizin himmetiyle beraber diyor bu yolu bırakmayacağız, devam edeceğiz diyor. Ve bütün güzel dileklerini bu gece için bütün ihvan kardeşlerimize ve burada bulunan ve burada olmayıp da olmak isteyen bütün ihvan kardeşlerimize gönderiyor inşallah. Hep beraber birlikteyiz. Bizler için dua edin. Bizler de sizin için dua ediyoruz. Ve hazırlanın. Kendinizi temiz tutun ve hazır olun. Şeyhimizin emridir diyor.
Selamun Aleyküm. Allah'a emanet.
Amin.